Okay, so I had not planned to continue playing this right now, but I decided, why not? I've just eaten, still tired, half asleep. Oh well, let's play a game. Who needs brain cells? Who needs IQ? We're just gonna play a game because game or booga booga. I also forgot to grab the power thing. So after we get through this area, I'll probably just quickly sidetrack to grab it. Because I forgot to grab it. And also this frame rate is so bad. 1 second. I'm sick of this frame rate. I'm absolutely sick of this frame rate. I don't care about good quality looking game. I just want the game to not be absolute cancer to play. Because from what I've heard, there's some scaling issues. Like, just taking a gander in the place. Apparently there's some scaling issues with enemies. So I don't want to... Oh yeah, this is so much better. What is this? It doesn't even look like it. I changed the texture quality at all. It looks the same quality. This just shows you FromSoft special, making your game lag by adding 10 trillion particles for no bloody reason. Like, it's like that other game where they wanted to show off all the nanotech or whatever it's called. It's like, I don't care about your nanotech. I care about my game working, you know? Oh yeah, I'm not stupid. Oh geez, sorry, my brain got off for a second. As soon as I saw water, fear flashed into my mind because video game water actually terrifies me. Real life water, I don't actually get too bothered by it. It's video game water. It just has this uneasy feeling about it, you know? Like, where it's like, there's a monster in it, isn't there? It's gonna get ya. And that's sort of like what my brain thinks, and it's just like it causes such a trauma in the brain. No. No. It's nice to see all the annoying enemies are still annoying. Not much has changed, I guess. Game is still game. They couldn't even bother to shadow mode these enemies, could they? You're actually kidding me. It's the same dude! He's just got more health now. Got more health, and he does Goomba levels of damage. And my build is completely useless because it relies on being able to do damage. I might as well just melee it, because I'm more likely to do damage that way. Just literally do this because it gives me more damage. Oh no. At least the NPC enemies are not as stupid as they used to be. Too bad there's just peaceful damage. Like, oh yes, this is 100% legitimate damage. Like, this is an issue already. Like, 'cause even if I had 60, like, big, that wouldn't change anything. Like, this is just blatant scaling problems with damage. It doesn't help that armor's next to useless in this game. Like, there's no real reason to use it outside of poise. So when they make, like, armor, like, 10 trillion times heavier, it's just like, why would I not use the lighter armor that does the same thing and is better? You know? Why would I not do that? That's like saying, excuse me, why I just cheeseball this. Because I'm lazy and I don't want to deal with all these enemies again. But no, it is a fair point, you know? Why would I not just use the bull goat armor if I wanted to use armor? Because it's lighter than the heavier armor that you've introduced. Because you don't give a better defense. Like, there's no real defense in this game. Like, they need to buff armor. I'm going to be honest. They need to heavily buff armor. Oh wow, he's just gonna spam that, isn't he? Yeah. 7th billionth time in a row. Oh, don't you love that 100% legitimate damage level? Alright, here we go with this spell again. Also, I want to point out how the spell doesn't do half as much damage, but the actual wall does less damage than him does basic melee in. That's when you know there's a problem. That's when you know there's a problem, when the Asher Wall does less damage than basic melee. I didn't remember that could be comboed. I don't want to do that, you know, because it's scummy. It's scummy to do that. I'll be honest. But are you really going to argue that it's such the same thought? Like, it's just like, what? I don't get it. There's nothing new about it. It's the same. Like, I'm already kind of disappointed. Like, we got two things that upset me just purely due to the fact they used a blatantly wrong, like, kind of scaling. But the Dex one, at least I can find a logical argument for it to be a Dex because of the moveset style. Which I... Oh, what's this? Okay, so that's like for the stance-based weapons, I'm guessing. So I'm guessing it's like a damage increase if you hold a stance for a certain amount of time. That's so useful. Like, it's not like no one's gonna just not do that, because why would you when it's just not convenient for damage? Oh, wow. Like, I'm just gonna make a point. People don't do anything unless it actually helps in game. Like, even if it looks cool, if it doesn't have a positive benefit to it, it doesn't matter. You know? So when there's these things going, oh yes, hold this stance, how long? 5 seconds. Not using it then. But that is legit how people will react. It's like, hold this stance. How long do I have to hold this stance for? 5 minutes. Why would I do that? It's like basic math. If something is not worth it to people, they're not gonna do it. So I feel like it should be a dev's job to make something feel worth it beyond just a niche. For sure, it's nice to have niche items, but you need to make it... Okay, I'm getting rid of you first. Because you do damage. You're a joke. I can just do this against you. But the other dude isn't a joke, and I'm not dealing with the not joke enemy. You know? Oh yeah, that's super questionable with all that lighting spawning in. Oh, so you get free smith. It'd be nice if I got endgame items, you know, but oh geez. Sorry, my tiredness played up for a second. I love how I've just started R1 in more against these enemies because it's just beneficial to R1 a lot. I do not like that setup, so I'm just not gonna deal with it. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I just don't feel like dealing with you, you know? I just don't feel like dealing with you, you know? Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely poke. I really don't get why there's such an inconsistency between damage. Oh, view sword key. I guess I'm gonna need that for this region then. Because why else would it say I need it? I got something from you. Smithing stone. I'm gonna set you on fire. I'm gonna set your lineage on fire. A warming stone. Look at me. Warm. They just need to allow you to buy this kind of stuff. Like I think you can buy warming stones, can't you? But I'm not sure if it's infinite. This is why people use cheat engine, by the way, because farming this kind of stuff's obnoxious. I personally don't want to cheat, but I can tell you, farming this kind of stuff would drive anyone up the wall, I can tell you. So I'm not shocked a lot of people in PvP definitely use cheat engine. I don't think it's a good idea unless you're in the high level. Like, if you're in high levels, yeah, but if you're in low levels, don't use cheat engine is my view. But if you're like in level 150 above, I don't see an issue with it if it's purely just to get equipment, like blossoms and that, because you don't want to have to deal with the suffering of unlocking a certain amount of blossoms. But outside that, I would definitely say don't cheat engine in low levels. It's scummy practice. I think anyone could agree with me when saying that. Like, it would be scummy to cheat engine in low level. Well, it can be scummy either way, I guess. Why am I arguing the, like, ethicalness of when to cheat engine? That's so stupid. Like, oh, it's only ethical to cheat engine. Well, it's technically it's a video game. Overall, it is a video game. Whether people like to admit or not, it is a video game. People are going to do what they want to do, you know? Like when I go into PvP and I'm like, oh, why are you using the cheesy cancer build? It's like, can't really complain, can I? I summon Jolly Cooperation. And I generally do this because I'm not sure if this affects quest lines, you know. Who are you? Twin Moon Knight. Oh, that's... Oh no! I like the armor though. Also, I accidentally used this. No! Oh, jeez! The stun lock! I couldn't even roll during that. That's some cancer. Thank you, Elden Ring. You love throwing me poop. I will remember this. I do like that armor set. I want that armor. I love classic steel. I've been wanting a proper looking classic steel. Because the steel armor in this game, in the base game, is doo-doo water. Like, it's legit doo-doo water. But I've wanted good, this classic steel. Scary. Okay, that hitbox is kind of... Oh yeah, this is... Too bad the enemy is complete trash. Like, it would be nice if the enemy wasn't trash, I'll admit. But look at this over-bloated health bar. We got 3 people here, and it's like, they're just eating damage. I just like when, oh no. That's some rain. Oh, that's some cancer. I'm so glad, like, we actually have a useful NPC for one. Okay, that's the dodge there. Okay, time to sip the sipper. Okay, don't try and do any of that, because you just get smacked. And there we go, random extra AoEs, because we don't have enemy have every type of attack type, right? I'm sorry, I will mock this kind of stuff forever. Oh yes, every type of attack. At least, like, people can't be like, oh, this game's definitely... This game's designed with, like, co-op in mind, let's be honest. This game's designed around the principle of co-op. Which I like. I'm not going to cry about. Oh, what is that? No! The double... Oh, what is that? Cancer! A map-wide AoE! Still, that's pretty good for a first attempt, you have to admit. Well, second attempt. Not counting the first one. Well, we can count it, but technically not, because I didn't even know how fast their moveset would be or how ridiculous it would be. Also, it is a thing here, it was just not showing. Okay. We're doing that because after each critical hit sounds like an actual good thing. That's actually a reason to get critical. Like, could you imagine that with parries? Oh no, that's gonna be disgusting. Oh no, it's reskin range moves with ridiculous hitboxes. I swear I saw 4 arms for a second. My eyes are fading me. probably enable this first. Yeah, I definitely should have got some face spell. Still, it is nice to see the NPC actually be useful. Okay, I managed to figure that out. Yeah, I knew that was all coming from me. Okay, yep. I love how they just get up and go, It is literally just a more annoying Melania, and like, I do have an issue where it seems the dead solution to players being reactive to stuff is make the enemy super spammy. You know, I'm gonna test if they can be parried. I doubt they can, but I'm gonna test it, because if they can be parried, that would be very, very good. So I'm gonna test it. I doubt they could be parried, but why not? You know? Why don't even try and dodge that? I love how the enemy's so spammy that they can't even hit me half the time due to them just spamming too much for their own good. But literally, the AI spams so much that it actually breaks itself. I mean, that is a cool attack, though. The thing is, a lot of time I don't even need to move to dodge. Because it's just so spammy. A lot of the time, the most dodging I need to do is just none at all. Okay, that was unreactable. There was no way I was going to react to that answer. I probably should get a heal spell. Oh, there we go, cancel moon. Oh, yeah, of course there's a third one. So close as well. Okay, so I know they can't be parried, or at least their attacks are too aggressive to be parried. It's just like they feel a little overtuned. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's not the worst thing, but I hear apparently it's even worse if you go into new game, which I'm not sure. New game, you're pretty much meant to be level 200 by this point. But it's like the enemy feels a little overtuned. I'll give it that. I also, if I fail this fight, I'll go grab the. I grabbed the wrong button. How did I not die? I'm dead. Okay, let me say that again. I'm gonna grab the power thing. I'll be back. And we're back. Just grab the axe talisman in the Mistwood. I thought it was in Stormvale Castle, but it's in Mist Ruins, which is good. I do like the fact that the AI here is actually good in terms of health, and it doesn't feel like completely useless. It actually feels like the AI does what it wants. Oh wow, we were slightly out of the range. Okay, I would like to be able to dodge game without my inputs being eaten. Well, that's a bunch of kills already gone. Okay, I can actually do damage now. So the one issue is I have less stamina. I probably should have got the jump attack talisman instead. But the lack of stamina is actually kind of painful. Okay, unreact. That is legit unreactable if you aren't directly in front of them. That's actually kind of annoying. Did they just take 0 damage? Sounds like they took 0 damage. And I'm already down to this because I messed up. Okay, didn't let me punish them. Got it. You know, I probably should also... Oh, here we go, the cancel ball. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is going to be absolute hell on earth. Yeah, I'm dead. I know I was dead. Okay, I'll be back in a second because I'm going to switch this out for the jump attack because bloody I'm jump attacking more, so get jump attack, isn't it? I'm a dum-dum. Okay, we're back with both jump attack and the other thing buff. I'm going to remove poise since I need stamina over poise in all honesty. There's no point having poise against this enemy. Like, sure, you can get a heavy attack technically through it, but does that really mean anything? Okay, so now I've got jump attack enhanced. I despise how they can shoot across the arena like that. And delayed. My boss has every attack type in the game! I'm dead, I don't care, I'll just keep doing this over and over again and just wall. But no, it's is a little embarrassing, you have to admit, that this is how enemy design pretty much is done now in FromSoft games. Like, it used to be a good to and fro, back and forward. You found the hole in the boss's offense, and then you exploited it. Nowadays, it's use really strong weapon, jump attack a lot, and try and poise break them or status affect them, because really the enemies just do so much damage and have so much defense now that it's your only option. Ah, yes, that's very fun that they can just launch halfway across the arena. Also, yes, I take the advantage of that first attack literally can't reach down. Except for when it randomly decides to can. Why is that not so difficult? I keep forgetting to activate it. I don't want to freeze break or something. Ah, yes, I love how that throws me. Like, this is what I mean. Everything's just stun lock, dagger loop, stun lock. I honestly think they should have buffed Vigor before releasing DLC. I think Vigor's way too low currently. Now, you can nerf it when it comes to PvP if you want, like, go, okay, or just make PvP weapons do normal damage again. You could have just buffed Vigor in the first place, which would have fixed the issue. The PvP issue only was a problem because Vigor was just so it's so underpowered. But I should not have to put 60 into Vigor just to, like, have a decent chance at not getting one shot by half the enemy, or, like, two shot by them. You know? I need to learn to aim. Sorry, I don't have good depth perception. And I'm just rambling myself about things I dislike about the game. I'm just glad I have frame rate now. Maybe don't do the guaranteed attack that everyone knows you're gonna do. I'm gonna max out my thing just to be safe. I forgot to use you again, so let's snack on that. Girl, love this janky moveset of infinite attacks or near infinite attacks where they just go wee woo wee. Like, I'm obviously having fun with this, just in case people haven't caught on, because I know there's gonna be that one person who might see this and be like, oh, you get good, I live on Reddit. It's like, dude, you live on Reddit? Why are you here? No one cares about what you think. You're a Reddit user. Like, gee, imagine that. Like, a Reddit person telling someone to get good at a game. But am I wrong? I hate how some of these AI work. Can I have a second? Thank you. Wrong button. I'm gonna do this. But it is though. That is pretty much how it's done. falling in midair is kind of a pain. I think I got one hit off. I don't like both, but one hit is good enough. Huh? I couldn't even see. Oh, game. Like, you know, that's what happens to my brain cells when bosses like this become a thing. It's like, this is just the Elden Ring experience. Bad boss design is just galore. Like, they look cool. I'll give them that. The bosses look cool. They're just not fun to fight. Like, it's a sweat to fight, you know. And the only reason I'm not really getting mad is because I'm just making fun of the boss's, like, spammy nature. Where it's just like, I have Super Boy along with mashing R1. It's literally the host boss. It's literally, this is what hosts play like. Like, yeah, I probably shouldn't be trying to, like, heavy attack off everything. That probably would be a boon to myself. But, I don't really care about using my brain. The boss ain't. So why would I? Thanks for ruining my attack. Because the NPC always has to do that. I'm not... Okay, so that thing has actually a worse hitbox than I thought it did. I thought that thing would have, like, a much better... Oh, here we go. The spicy combo of Ooga Booga. The Booga 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 Booga. Oh, they didn't go for it? Okay, I'll just slap through this then. Not going for the spicy McNugget combo? No chicken? There we go to spell. I'm happy with that. I'm happy for you to go for a spell instead of, like, actually doing an attack that's gonna do damage to me. Okay, yeah, learn. Oh, here we go. This is the attack I need to be careful with. That's the attack I need to be careful with. Oh no! It's a cheesy thing which hits you anyway, even if you dodge it, because you're moving backwards. Roll into it, you moron, and you uneducated Englishman. You rolled backwards on a magic spell. What do you think you're doing? Why'd I do that? But no, it is. Like, why would you roll backwards on that? You roll into it so it doesn't have chance to get a lingering hitbox. Not a lingering hitbox, you know what I mean. I'll defeat that attack willingly just to not get the rest of it. Because I'll have taken more damage. I can't even hit him. Okay, jump attack. Okay, so I literally just can't hit him because he just keeps jumping off to the next dimension. Like the most obnoxious character design ever. Like, it's like, can we get rid of this whole idea? And yes, I did delay that and it still didn't hit, even though it should have, because that's the same point I go. Can we stop with these frenzied combos, please? Looks like you've got to activate this. I need to stop being stupid. You know what? Just so no one can nick it, I'm going to do this so I can get a full whack of that off. No, that was such a waste. I should have just gone for a heavy attack. It does the same amount of damage considering. This guy's the thing that we've got all special. What is that? I didn't realize that had such insane range. Oh, give me the spicy combo. Okay, here we go with the boom bot. 1, 2, 3. I got really lucky. Now I got somehow win this. Huh? Wait, did anyone see them actually hit me with anything that looked like it would do damage? Like, there was no sound of impact. Like, it was just like, you're dead. I messed up. That was my fault. I definitely need to stop doing certain stupid things. But no, that enemy is ridiculously tanky. But I feel like this is really just becoming a game of, I got you, Junior. Look how spammy this one enemy is. That sort of feel like, oh my god, I can't even use my thing because it's just button, R1. I love how I just got stun locked. Oh, great game design. Like, I'm just getting bored now. Like, I legit am just getting bored because it's not a hard enemy to fight. It's just so spammy that certain attacks are just going to hit you no matter what. That's just a fact. Unless you're using like a very quick build, certain attacks are just going to hit you and you just have to accept the trade. And due to how useless Vigor is, because really 60 Vigor is like mandatory in all classes for a reason, which is just bad game design. You should not have a mandatory stat. Isn't that like what people cried at Dark Souls 2 for having like a quotation marks mandatory stat? Except from it wasn't really mandatory because you could have a build that completely bypassed the need for agility. Or whatever it was called. What was it? Adaptability, there we go. Favorite Souls game like get the adaptability. I guess it's just because of how useless adaptability actually is outside of like very certain cases. Like unless you're full on going meta sweat, no real use for adaptability because there's ways to like completely exploit and bypass dodges in the game. I love when I hit enemy and he just phases through. Don't you love enemies having no proper hitbox? Don't you love enemy who dodges back after every hit so you can't counter hit them? Completely breaking the gameplay cycle. Don't you love that? Like enemy that prevents you from punishing their mistakes? Because we gotta make enemy hard, right? That is honestly feels like that's the philosophy of this game sometimes. Gotta make enemy hard, therefore we're just not gonna actually make it legit punishing. We're just gonna make it so they're very spammy. Why did I stop dodging? I shouldn't have helped my hands on. What was that Amy? Stop dancing like a buffoon! I'm so glad they didn't actually choose to be aggressive there. Because I was, here we go, the big spam. And now I'm scared because I'm low health and I have no heal. Please get staggered! Why? I clicked... Ooh, I hate this delayed, stupid 0.1 second delay in the input. Like, literally, it's a 0.1 where you click the button and the game's just like, so you go away that smidge of a second to detect the input you hit like 20 times because you know they're about to do a stupid lunge attack and the game's like, don't care. This boss is just getting on my nerves. Like, I'm not joking, this boss legit is just getting on my nerves. Like, it's not a fun fight anymore. It's just like, it was fun at first, and then you just realize how boringly dull the design actually is in terms of actual engaging combat. Because it's literally, oh, let's have an enemy that spams R1 pretty much the entire game, or L1 in this case, because it's literally like, does anyone remember double-coded swords? That's how it feels to fight. It feels like fighting a double-coded sword. Very uncreative, very dull, and very boring. I'm just gonna eat those attacks. I don't care. No, it does do more damage than actually... Like, that actually does more damage than, like, critting them. So, what's the point of caring? Oh, that was my mess up. Oh, but infinite attack pattern is not my mess up, that's just the AI being cancerous. You know what? This is it. Yeah, there's no point critting this enemy. Huh? What? How? I dodged! I dodged! What did I do different? I dodged exactly the same as I always do. How's it... Like, this game is so jank. It's like, it just picks and chooses when something works. Like, oh, you dodge the exact same way you did previously? Well, that doesn't work this time because you were technically 0.0000001% off. That is legit how it feels. It feels like I'm just getting pulled by the leg by this AI. And you can't dodge it because it has a lag attack to catch roll. Oh, yeah, roll catch. Get away, you spammy AI that only hits one move over and over. And it's really boring to fight because it's literally just one thing over and over. I hate that the AI... I wish, like, you could just... Oh my goodness, it just doesn't detect your inputs. Like, you click roll and the game's like, no, you need to stare at them for like 20 years. No. What's the point of trying to power attack when the game can just go, nah, your power attack comes out 5 seconds later than you click it. Oh yes, that 100% didn't hit. The power attack. This game just picks and chooses when things work. I'm gonna be honest. It just feels like it picks and chooses when things actually work. Wait, what was that? This is like when you can tell they haven't tested something. Like, jeez, what is that for? When you don't game test your game, you know, when you don't game test, this is what you get. I'm just gonna jump spam. Might as well just do the good old fashioned. And I get killed by something. I got hit, and then a second hit that didn't actually do anything. Like, there was no hit that connected. But I got hit by 2 hits apparently. Even though I only got hit by 1, but drug, I guess. Like, I'm not sure if it's clear in my voice, but I'm just losing any care. Because the boss fight's cool until you just realize how badly designed certain parts of it are, and you're just like, and it just becomes so glaringly obnoxious that you're like, because early on I was like, yeah, that's my fault, but now it's just like I'm so bored that I'm just making mistakes because of just how boring this enemy is to fight. Like, it's like, this game really just hates any creativity at all. Every enemy must play the same. Every attack must be the same. Everything must be a clone of each other, to the point that nothing feels unique. Like, I'm not joking. I would love if this boss was like, but like, this would be cool if every other boss wasn't pretty much this, but just with this or with magic. In the, like, it's just every enemy super spammy, every enemy super aggressive. It's like, and it's just like, they did, what was that hitbox? And the fact that it has no real stagger or quite big hits just annoys me, considering it's not a giant enemy. It's like a slightly larger enemy. And now it's just going to do these weird janky attacks that you can't. Yes, the Icon 180 instant slash attack that makes no sense, and it clearly just targets the player every single time. Like, that literally, as soon as you see that, just get ready for it to target you, because it's very clearly aimbotted. Like, it will always perfectly aim at you, because it's done it every single time. Like, it's perfect aimed me every single time. Like, there's no like, they literally just made it near impossible to sidestep these attacks, which is stupid. It's like, why remove, like, spacing as a concept? Like, that's what made, like, previous games so... Like, even, like, even Elden Ring's, like, base game has... Like, there's no sidestep. Like, I'm so far out that it should have let me sidestep that. But it doesn't. Oh, I see. So it's just roll catch designed it. Yep. Yep. Well, at least I confirmed all their attacks are designed to roll catch now. Like, they're designed to pretty much punish the player for learning the game, you know? Because it's like the more I've learned their patterns, the worse I've got at fighting them. Like, the closest I got to fighting them was when I had no idea how to counter them. And I just played like a moron. And when I actually start using my brain, suddenly it becomes like a billion times harder to fight them. Which is an interesting design, I'll say. Why did I do that? I know there's things designed to roll catch. Why would I try and do a thing like roll? I'm starting to think I should just roll into him like a noob. Because that game design just seems to be the philosophy. Yeah, I'm thinking they're designed to be rolled into like face rolling. The most boring game design pattern FromSoft ever came up with, the face roll. So yeah, that's just not countable as far as I'm concerned. Like, you pretty much need to magically know the exact timing, and even if you do that, there's a chance you'll still get hit purely because you rolled the wrong direction, and then there might be some weird jank that glitches her positioning due to the way her poise works, where she's doing those weird flinches. Because that's actually what makes her so hard to deal with, is the weird flinches she does. But I'm not fighting Spam McGee solo. Like, at first I thought it was just me being bad at the game, because I am. But I'm starting to think, no, this boss is a cheat. Which is, ironically, this is the... It is literally the Spam McGee. Oh, I was right, just roll into it. Don't roll away, roll into the attack. Except from that one, apparently the thrust you do have to roll to the side of. I should have known that was gonna hit me. Like, I knew I mistimed that well before it even came out. But that was purely me mistiming. Let me go, Scaramouche. I'm terrified. Let me go. Let me go. Okay, I'm gonna be very cowardly now. Oh no, it's the moon attack. 1, 2, 3. That stupid multi-moon is such a cancer, I'm telling you. The multi-moon, it's like, it's literally just gives this enemy every attack in the game. They have fire beam, they have magic beam, they have moon, they have laser sword, they have a mobile arena coverers, they have quick attacks, they have lunge attacks, they have delay attacks, they have janky movement, they have poise to the moon and back. It's like, it's actually kind of absurd how overpowered this design is. And it's not overpowered as in, oh, we're taking it in a DLC route. No, it's more like, we're just making this as janky and buggy as possible. This is why you don't blindly praise the game and shout down anyone's criticism of the spammy, everything, jack of all trades, master of all kit type enemy because you want a challenge. When it's like, yeah, there's a limit to my tolerance for shenanigans, shall we say, when it comes to the Quick Smart challenge. Okay, I took dodge, but the game just didn't let me dodge. Got it. This one's absolutely trash. I'm almost tempted just to restart this. You know, just kill me. Just kill me, you janky enemy. Like, it's so buggy. Like, their hitbox is constantly flying around the screen, but also their attack hitboxes never are consistent. Because if they're hit, their attack might tilt slightly on the side, and that's what keeps getting me. Because there's no way to prepare for that. And I don't want to fight solo because, nah, not fighting it solo. I'm sorry, I'm not wasting my time learning every intricate detail of an nah, it's a spammy enemy. I don't want to waste, like, the way I view it is like, an enemy needs to make me want to learn it. I don't want to learn it because it's boring. Like, it's a boring enemy. Like, it looks cool. It has an interesting moveset. It's just this trash where you can't tell what's going on because it spams a billion attacks. It goes attack, 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 dodge, attack, 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 dodge, attack, 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 dodge, attack, attack. That's all it does. It is literally the online double-coded sword experience. Attack, 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 dodge. Attack, 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 dodge. Attack, 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 dodge. It's really boring. Like, there's a reason why I stopped PvPing, because, like, everyone just spams coded swords. Well, they used to. I think they actually now just go into Uber ganks where they use glitches. So, like, just remove any chance of winning. Like, why do I try and get multi-hit? Oh yeah, thinking that they wouldn't just lunge attack me. Why do I think this game would actually be fair and balanced? Oh no, random unreactable attack because you can't, because they're literally facing the opposite direction to you and give no indication they're heading your direction. Fair and balanced FromSoft, totally. FromSoft totally makes a fair and balanced enemy design in Elden Ring. Right? Like, I can't even bother to think anymore. Like, just turn off brain. Why am I thinking? That just makes me angry. Don't think when it comes to this enemy. Just cheat. I love how I put this double light and it didn't even do the thing that would have got me killed. I'm dead. I'm actually alive, but I don't care. Just kill me. kill me, please. Like, it is just incredibly boring. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm tired, yeah? And this has literally made me wide awake, but tired at the same time. Like, it is the most uninspired boss in the game. I'm not even joking. It's so uninspired. Like, it's literally the worst traits of every boss slapped into one. And the only positive thing is it doesn't really have a one-shot attack. It doesn't matter, it can just lunge attack and delete your entire health bar in like 2 hits. And you can't do anything because your NPCs don't run at it, and it just keeps spamming at you. Like, I can't wait for the From defenders to come in and say, there's nothing wrong with this, Jank. Oh yes, hit triple combo. Like, I'm waiting for them to be like, oh, you just have to wait for the punish window. What punish window? Oh, you mean the thing where you're using your Ooga Booga magic field where you hide on the other side of the ring and then act like you did at the game? Because you use the magic field to carry you. You know? At least I admit I'm trash and I use builds to carry me. But these people are like, oh no, it's all me. I'm very good at game. No, you're not. Let's just be honest here. You're not good at game. And might as well die because I've already lost all my health, all my heals. And I couldn't even see what was going on due to just the AoE spam of my own allies. Why not? Why not? Oh wow, it didn't aim for me for once. I'm actually kind of surprised. Oh yeah, the janky I'll hit you no matter what attack, because even if you dodge it, I'm technically still gonna hit. Thank you for countering that. Now, make distance from them. It didn't have an impact sound, but that did damage, even though you could argue it didn't even look like it connected, but we gotta have super fancy flow all over screen attacks. We can't just... I'm just going to make this point right here, right now. Anyone who defends this kind of game design where it's an enemy who lunge spams and just mashes attacks over and over are the reason why boss designs in this series will never get back to the point of, like, being good. Because I'll admit, I'm not the biggest fan of Dark Souls 3's boss design. But in terms of tolerable spam, that was the game. That was the peak of tolerable spam, you know? In my opinion, Bloodborne was way too spammy at times, especially in the DLC. I think Dark Souls 3... Oh, yeah. Dark Souls 3 was the peak of tolerable... Dark Souls 3 was the peak of tolerable spam. I'm just going to be straight honest with you. It was the peak and limit of tolerable spam in this game. I love how I just can't hit, you know, no. Oh, you can't quit out? Oh, great game design. Even though it's an NPC! I don't know, I'm just gonna smash it. I'm just gonna try and die. Kill me, please. Oh yes, you totally hit me, 100%. What? Look, I'm gonna upload all of this, by the way. I'm not gonna hide my opinion of this. Like, these Elden Ring fans are probably gonna go crying, being like, how dare you not like a bad design? It's a bad design. It's literally an enemy that flings itself around the screen and mashes R1. You cry when people do that in PvP. Be consistent. If it's bad when a player does it, it's bad when an AI does it. That is my view. I'm at least consistent with my view. You know? Like, I'm consistent. I don't act like there's some difference between an issue that exists both for AI and players, you know? It's the same for both. If it's bad when a player does it, it's bad when an AI does it. You know? But no, people will defend it to the moon and back. They'll be like, no, it's perfectly fine game design because we said so. Well, give me an actual reason why it's good game design, why it's compelling. Oh, it's got a lot of fluff on the screen. Doesn't have any depth to it? No? Then shush. Considering half the time I'm not even sure what I'm being hit by due to the fact that all the attacks have trailed to it. Sort of is the big problem. You can't even tell if you actually got out of range of something half the time due to like just the amount of like lag some attacks have, or just the amount of like that should have hit me. Like, you're telling me there ain't some jank with this enemy, you're on the next dimension. If you ain't telling me there's something wrong with it, like, I should have got hit there, but I didn't get hit. I wasn't... Okay, dodge, dodge, jump attack, dodge, jump attack. Not sure if I even hit. Dodge, jump attack. Get backstab. Not giving me the max damage, don't care. Oh, so now the exact same positioning. By the way, may I make this point? Exact same positioning, exact same attack, but now it connects because the game decided it did. Exact same time. This is an issue. It's inconsistent. It makes no sense. It literally hit the exact same way, exact same positioning pretty much. But now it decides to connect for reasons. Like, if it was at least consistent, I wouldn't have an issue. But this enemy has no consistency. It's the most inconsistent hunk of junk you've seen. There we go. So let's get distracted so I can do this. Yeah, I'll gladly take that trade of damage. This early on to get an early lead. Yeah, I'll take the trade of damage. And that's just going to spam the loop aside, isn't it? It's just going to spam that over and over. Yep. There we go. Same attack again and again. Dodge. Oh, unreactable attack. I love it. Where you can't actually predict what it's doing because every animation looks the same. Or at least looks close enough that you have to be very careful on what it is. I'm so glad they did that because that gave me so much time to react. Thank you, game, for being stupid. I'm waiting for it to go to the moon soon. I'm not sure what hit me, but I guess I got hit by something, but it's very hard to tell due to how this game works. Like, I know I got hit by something, I just don't know what. That's the question. What did I get hit by? Yeah, I got hit by something, but what? And I'm dead because, oh, you literally can't tell what it's going for half the time. You never can tell what it's actually going for. That's the problem here. You can't tell what the enemy's going for. Every attack looks the same. Or it has an attack that you can't realistically be expected to react to. Unless you are on the pinpoint of, I've played this game for 10,000 hours. I'm sorry, I'm not going to play one game for 10,000 hours. I play mobile games. I'm not this sweat who plays one game. Like, the fact I've almost got 1,000 hours in the game, like I'm 600, I believe. But the fact I got that alone is impressive enough. And that's including the, like, massive, like, multi-month after month. And I'm pretty sure I took a year break as well. At least it feels like I took a year break. Like, I couldn't even tell they were aiming for me because it's like they legit can sometimes just randomly change their mind on who they're targeting and just do a 360 spin. So I thought they were just going to spin attack like they usually do because they do it every time. You can't tell what they're going for half the time. I'm so glad I predicted that and just stopped my attack. Well, I'm not going to get time to do anything big, so I'll just smack them with this. Yep, you lose because that's unreactable. I legit believe that attack without Astral Ball equipped, like Bloodhound set, is legit unreactable because you have to run right into them to try and get around them. They'll probably just 360 hit you anyway. I wouldn't be shocked. Like, even if I got out of the range of that, I'm betting they would just 360 hit me because that's what they do with all their attacks anyway. It's so stupid. This enemy is so lame. It's such a cool concept. All you have to do is just make it spam less. Or just lower its health. I love how you can't even tell its attack's going to hit half the time either. But that's another amazing thing. You can't even tell because the trail end of their tip is so thin on their sword. It's like, I thought their attack combo had ended as well. It's like, you just can't tell sometimes. Because it's just so janked. It's like, sometimes they just go for a 3 hit, sometimes they go for a 4 hit, sometimes they'll go for whatever they go for. It's just like, I'm shocked that didn't kill me, you know? I'm legitimately shocked I didn't die there because this game's just like that. I leave the term for uninspired in some of its enemy design. Second attack. I need to learn to stop throwing that second attack because you're never going to get rewarded. They don't get... Like, despite the fact 99% of enemies get staggered off that, don't remember this one enemy doesn't. Actually, like, usually a thing exclusive to, like, giant enemies. That enemy doesn't get staggered. Like, I'm pretty sure legit every other enemy flinches to that attack outside of giant enemies. So it's pretty much just giant enemies that shrunk down. And I'm just feeling more and more uncaring as time goes on, so I don't get why I keep saying this stuff. Because I legit don't care anymore. Just due to how spammy it is. But you're really telling me that attack I think didn't connect. Not that I did, that it didn't connect with me, even though I should... But you see what I mean? What was that combo? What is that hitbox? I love how I knew it was still aiming for me, even though, like, its target's on a completely different person. Well, this is going great. You know what? Just kill me. Just kill me. No, just kill me already. Kill me. Are you actually kidding me with these hitboxes? Like, you're seeing these hitboxes, right? I was literally standing right inside the exact same position my ally got attacked, and I took 0 damage from one of those attacks. What? What? Huh? No. Consistent hitboxes, is that? I'm sorry, I have to mock this stuff. Because I will just be dead silent in just despair at how bad this enemy is. Because it's like, I saw it, I was like, oh, this is a cool looking boss. Like, it's interesting looking, it seems cool. And then I'm like, oh, never mind, it's just like every other boss in this game. Save for like a handful of like 5 bosses. Boring. Spammy. Lazy. Terrible hitbox. Janky. But I'm not joking. What's this guy? You know the guy with like you go into the ice area? I actually like him. I used to hate him, but I actually think he's really good. I think he's the best example of an aggressive boss done well that's clearly designed for a multi-person fight. And also has mechanics inbuilt to him that allow you to like sort of even up the score even if you want to take him solo. And he's a perfectly soloable boss. Even though he's what you would call quotation mark spammy. He is the key, in my opinion, of boss design in this game. Because he's actually well done. He does not have every kind of attack. He does not have infinite combos. He has clear punishes to his attack. Unlike this piece of trash that you pretty much just have to mash button and hope that... Okay, I guess that's where you're going to punish it with a roll poke. That's my guess. So I'm guessing that's the lag point. It's like just after the big slash you have to roll poke them pretty much. So you have to have a most boring roll poke. Is that really how they want you to play? Why did I not just grab Blasphemous Blade? I should have completed that quest line. I literally have everything to complete it. I've done all the quests. I could have literally just done Blasphemous Blade. I could have literally just done that quest line. And I got the Blasphemous Blade. I could have just done that. It would have been so much easier. Just like even one less upgraded Blasphemous Blade would be better than dealing with this hunk of trash. Because I can't even use my special to how slow it is. I guess that's not the punish window. Why don't I try that? I could... Oh, yeah. Couldn't even tell it was aiming for me. But, sure. But there was literally no conceivable way to tell they were aiming for you. Like, legit, there's no conceivable way there to tell they were aiming for you, but sure. You see what I mean? There's some weird lag to the end of their sword. But it's just like you can't tell if they're aiming for you or not. Because they just swing in the most janky way. Like, I thought they were going for the, like, gold because just the way they flag on the end of their attack is just like, were they going for me? Were they not? It's like, you don't know. You don't really know sometimes. What are they going to go for? Are they going for that? Yep, I couldn't tell what was going on because my own ally blocked my vision because you gotta give AoE to everything. Everything must have an AoE. Your allies, your enemies, everything must be AoE spam. I just want basic spells back. Like, I can't believe I'm asking for Glintstone Pebble to be a thing again. I can't believe I'm actually asking for that to be a thing again. Because I'm actually sick of these giant screen frame-eating AoEs. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed fighting the Night Dude. He was fun. He was scary, he was intimidating, but he felt fun and fair. This just feels lame. I'm just gonna trade and take the damage. Because I know this enemy's just gonna wait for me to throw an attack so it can just counter. Because it's a cheap design and it's a gotcha enemy. But it's like, oh, got ya. Oh, yeah. Okay, I can't tell what hit me, whatever. Next. But no, it's just, I've literally stopped trying against it. Now, you probably noticed like 30 minutes ago, like 30-40 minutes ago, I just stopped trying against this boss. I'm not using my brain anymore. I'm not trying to play well against it because I just don't feel the need, because I know this enemy is just a thing you keep fighting until you eventually kill it, because it's not good enemy design, you know? It's an enemy designed around spam one button, you know? It's an enemy designed around how much cheese you use. Lamar's using a range build, this would be a cakewalk. I'm not even joking, it would actually be embarrassingly easy if I merely like went in with the like idea of using a range build. Like whether it's magic or Taken's cameo, not Taken's cameo, you know what I mean. The Blasphemous Blade Ash of War. Oh, my frame rate. Lovely. Ah, yeah, the magic extend combo when you start chugging thing. Because that's the issue. It literally has 3 combos that start with the same animation. So you can never tell where it's going for, because it could have gone into the backslash, it could have stopped there, or it could continue into the poke, or it could do a weird magic beam if it's in its second stage, or it could do a fire blast if it's in its second stage. So it actually has 5 things it can do. And you're just meant to guess, I guess? You're just meant to guess and know what it's going to go for? Is there a way to say be wary of bad game design? Like, I wish that was an option. Like, be wary of trash design. I guess you could say trash mob. Just to make our point, it's not good design. That... I can't even tell what's happening. I literally can't tell what's happening. Did I hit something? I think I hit something. can never be sure with this enemy because it's so weird that it's flinching off everything. So you can never tell if you hit it, your allies hit it, or the whole universe has decided to combust into a giant banana and turn us all into lemonade sauce. Who knows? Something happened. That's a fact. If something happened, we just question what. You don't want to eat this. Delicious. Ah, yes, super long extended spam combo going yon. Like, I always love that it just does this super long extended spam combo when it's got you low health, and it just does it over and over. And it like has the most laughable excuses of breaks, aka when it's completely out of your range, it'll stop attacking. But when it's in your range, it'll keep attacking over and over, and then it'll dodge back out of your range, so you're forced to chase it. And then it'll start attacking as soon as you get close enough. Like, and I can trash on this enemy for days. Because say what you want about everything else I just faced, that was fair. But outside of the dogs, which dogs have never been good in a FromSoft game, I don't think anyone's going to defend that. Like, everything else I've faced in the DLC has been fair. Like, clearly the fire giant thing is the forge is clearly not meant to be something you're trying to fight this early on. But it's clearly being like, hey, learn the new mechanic, learn the new system. Or you're going to get wrecked. But that is sort of what it's clearly doing. And so you could be like, okay, yeah, I get that. I actually got away with that. I can't believe that. I thought sometimes just allowing your attack to lag literally gives you so much more reward. Literally just allow my jump attack to lag and keep me in a kneeling position. Okay, that went bad. I missed time. That was missed time on me, 100%. Okay, yeah, okay. Don't you love the screen launch? God gives this enemy everything, right? Oh, I hit something. Oh, nice frame rate, by the way. Thanks, game. That great frame rate. Remember what I said about too many particles at once? Yeah, this is the definition of particle galore. Okay, get away from that, because that actually has a hitbox on the slash, which I know now. I want full health just so I don't get uber. Wow, I actually got... Oh, never mind. I should have known. I should have known they're going to pull out some shenanigans. Yeah, just can't figure out what's going on because we've got to have AoE, area of effect, spam. Like, legit, all you need is just to delay the end frame of their attacks, like, by half a second. That's all you have to do. Just make the stall after they've thrown a full combo literally be half a second longer and the boss wouldn't be a problem. But no, we gotta get rid of any recovery rate. We gotta get rid of any stamina rate. It's like anyone who tries to argue this is good needs to like actually play an older game by FromSoft. But this is the thing, I didn't finish Dark Souls 1, but I never found myself going, oh, this boss feels cheap. Or this, like even Dark Souls 2, like outside of like certain things in the DLC with questionable hitboxes, I never really felt a boss outside of like the known bad ones feel like, I've never felt any of them feel cheap and I could go to mobile New Game Pluses with them. Because they felt fine to play again. Where this is just like, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to fight it. It feels jank. It didn't have that. I spent ages relearning how to like deal with the latency of the controls, you know? But you see what I mean? I thought it was going to lunge at me, but you can never tell if it's going to lunge at you. Okay, how do I dodge that? That was just lucky. Never mind, now you can't see a thing, so your entire health bar gets deleted. You can't see it. Oh, I love how I dodged that, by the way, and I still got hit. Sarcastic clap, everybody. Sarcastic clap. I love how I literally dodged it the same way I dodge it every single time, but that time it connects. Because the game just decides it does. Like, that's the thing. It's so inconsistent. It's like everything about this boss is inconsistent. There is no real pattern to learn. Like, sure, you can learn the perfect rolls for every single that. Like, you can do that for anything. Doesn't mean it's good. Like, this is actually the... No, that's the point I want to make. People will defend it saying, well, technically, you can learn their entire moveset and learn how to roll everything. So it's not unfair. Yes, shut up. You don't deserve an opinion if you think like that. Or because you can learn something and learn how to get around something does not mean it's good design in the first place or that it's good exist. Like, you can learn how to deal with, like, certain ganks in Dark Souls 2. Does that mean it's good? Does that mean the ganks in Dark Souls 2, like the really, really bad ones in particular areas, are good? Because you can learn how to deal with them? No? No, it doesn't? Okay, be quiet. But that's what I say to Souls veterans, like, who go, oh, you can learn how to deal with something that's questionably designed or bad design. But I absolutely hate the thing of, you can learn how to deal with something. Yeah, you can learn how to deal with anything. You can learn how to deal with a broken leg. Doesn't mean you wanna. Doesn't mean you should. But I would hope no one has to learn to deal with a broken leg. I would be happy if no one got a broken leg. Oh, I love how it didn't go into it. Oh, now it goes. Oh, after killing me, it goes into it, even though it's at the health point, and it puts me in there. Like, I'm very, very annoyed, as you could tell. I'm very annoyed at this boss. But the thing is, I'm not going to pretend like I like it. This is the thing I will say. I respect anyone who keeps in all their frustration and salt. Like, in my original playthrough, I didn't keep in a lot of my salt. I feel like I should have. Because, no, this is the devs need to learn that they need to start giving actual reactable moments and consistency to an enemy. Because that's the thing. The reason enemies end up being beatable and they become learnable is because they have a consistent design. But when you have an enemy that just you can't tell where they're going to be because every attack they do launches them across the map and you can't tell where they're aiming half the time because either your ally is just flying the screen or because it's just so inconsistent with its attack that it could literally just decide to do whatever. Also, I love how I flipped dodge and the game just went no dodge. I just roll spammed out of that. I ain't gonna deny that. I just roll spammed that. You can't tell what it's doing. It's just like, oh, is this actually the hit? Is this the hit? Is it? Oh, spin. Like, literally, which one of those spins is actually a hit or not? Because it's like, it's so questionable. Are all the spins a hit? Are only half of them a hit? You don't know because it's just inconsistent with its hitboxes. Its hitboxes are all over the place. Like, this is honestly, I feel like they should have gave this DLC another month of testing, you know? Like, honestly, I feel like they should have gave it, at least the bosses, another month of testing. Because, like, geez. Like, from what I've heard of the bosses being really strange in terms of their behaviors, erratic in a point where it becomes obnoxious. I'm getting what people were meaning when they're saying the bosses are really strange in their behaviors and erratic. Like, this is bizarre. Oh yes, that hit me 100% while I'm behind it. see what I mean by consistent hit issues? Like, you're behind it and the game thinks you've got hit by something. I'm shocked I was able to predict that, because that was a prediction roll right there. Like, I'll give myself a pat on the back for predicting that. Oh, that didn't hit me this time? Doctor. Oh, I did. Totally, thank you. Please. Kill them! Where's this jank box? Well, I'm hitting them and the game's just like, no! What is this hitbox? It's like I can't tell what it's hitting me with because there's no solidness to it now. Like the second stage is just cancer because it's got no solidness to its hitbox. Like, I don't even think on my 150 I would enjoy this. Like, I could go on my 150 bleed build, get a full-on bleed cancer out, and I still wouldn't enjoy it. Because it's just like there's no consistency to that attack. I'm not on about like repetitiveness. No, I mean there's no physicalness. It feels liquid. Not even liquid. It feels like, what's the term? It's not even air. It's like this really soft like liquid you can get. Like this particularly soft liquid that you find that's like just so easy to move your fingers in and it feels like you're touching a cloud. That's really how it feels right there. I probably should use my great move to get like some extra health. No. Myself a little bit extra attack. This would probably be easier if I was able to finish my build in time. I love how you can't tell what hit you because their animation gets glitched out by being hit. Like, why does their attack animation glitch out from being hit? I really want to understand that. I want to understand why their attack animation glitches out from being hit. That is actually something I'm curious about. Why is it bugged so hard? Okay, I need to find something I can abuse here. There's that, but I don't have any poison cure. If I had a poison cure, I would use it, but I don't. Okay, time to run out of their range so they can't immediately honk me. Okay, wait for it. Because the last one can be sidestepped, it's just the first one locked in place. Move back, heal. Attack with this. Move out, heal. Ah, yes, it hit me, of course. It in particular targets me every time. There's no consistency to it. Like, nothing at all. There's no consistency to its attacks. I'm on about the actual repetitiveness version now, not the physical version, like in physicality. It's just like, I just... It's just... Like, this is going to be a video in itself at this point. Like, you know, this whole thing, I'm just going to make its own video at this point. I will do that. I'm not joking. I will make this its own video. I'm going to make this boss fight its own video of me just getting really salty at this boss. I should re-equip the boys, but I'll bet. You know what? We're re-equipping Bulldoze. I need to be able to point to attack. Look at my family broken moveset that has every kind of thing, so I can count out everything the player wants to do. Because you can't just have certain bosses be weak to certain things. No, we have to have the boss be strong against everything. That way we can sort of just have an artificial sense of difficulty. No, can't have it actually have real difficulty, because that would require actually, you know, learning how to make the game more interesting. No, we're just going to do more of the same. Literally the most complained about thing was the bosses. Like, legit, even people who hard defended Elden Ring after a certain amount of time admitted the bosses sucked a lot of the time. Like, whether it was the reskins or just the over aggressiveness very clearly designed to catch veteran players. You know, that was a stupid dodge for me. That was a bad dodge. But no, this is very clearly just designed to catch veteran players. I'm not sure why I didn't try and dodge that. Oh yeah, it's just because I generally feel like there's no point dodging. That's why my brain's been so trained, but it's like just not even try and dodge half the time. Consistency of whether you can poison something. Oh. Because I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, I love how I clicked the dodge and the game just bugged down and decided no dodge for you. How do I get away with that? I don't know. I'll take it. How did I get away with that? I don't know, but I did. I love how that combo, like that can combo. Oh, that's great to know. That can combo. Did you know the most cancerous combo exists, where it's pretty much you die no matter what unless you want to eat the bullets, get stunned, and then get hit by the second me. Yeah. Insert dead memes. Insert the dead jokes. I hope like every comments just get good, just so I can laugh. Like, just so I can have a chuckle at myself. I hope every comment is literally just a line of get good. Like, please. Just for the humor of it. But even if you don't think I need to get good, like, just for the humor of it, just, I want a line of get good. Just for the joke. dodge every attack, jump into the side over and over. Ooh, look at me, wee wee woo. I should have get a double graceful build stuff. That 100. Okay, I'm making double great, so I'll be back. I'm gonna make a double great sword build. Okay, after 20 billion years, why am I walking to a wall? I'm stupid. After 20 billion years, I've got this to like. I remember this wire hand that is an ultra. I got this to like 20. Hopefully it's good enough. I don't want a double great sword, but yeah, that's sometimes gotta do what you gotta do, and if it works, it works, you know. Don't know if I bleed on it. I meant to have cold, but I forgot I don't have cold like available. There we go, that's what I want. Squeeze damage. And also much more hit off. And yes, I gave up a lot of armor, but that's because everything I'm wearing right now is just jump boost. The Lord. That accuracy was a nightmare. Anyway, slurp. I should have probably set the fire damage so I got the fire buff. That probably would have worked there. You know? Now I think about it. Like, if I had set this to like... Yes, I allow that to hit me to sort of prevent him getting anything major going. Not allowing all that to happen. I know how long your combo goes for. I'm not allowing that. And now they're just gonna do the fluid thing so they can avoid being hit. Alright, here we go, the Orb of Doom. 1, 2. And it still hits me, because of course it does. And I'm dead. Of course it still hits me, even though I rolled it. But I think I got it down, like, definitely. As long as they don't do the spinny woo-woo or woo-yo-yo-yo-yo. You know, as long as they don't do that rubbish, I'm good. Now, it'd be better if I had double hammer, but I'm going to be honest, double hammer has a terrible jump attack. Like, sure, it does omega ton of poison, I could get away with it. But, like, it's just, like, it's way... by the way, I forgot to, you know, summon. And also, I'm using the new haircut on this character. I believe this was originally me attempting to make D, and then I switched my mind and I wanted to make Guinevere. Was it Guinevere? Or was it Gwendolyn? I forget who I was actually trying to make. It was Dark Souls 1, a Snake Boy, his name, Gwyn. I can't remember. I'm tired, yeah? I'm tired. I'm not going to remember everything very well. I'm just going to make that point. My memory is shot due to tiredness. I'm not sure how I got lucky, but I got lucky. I didn't get lucky, I got smooth. I also really need to change this bleed over to like to fire so I can get full buff on damage. And I see they're just gonna sit back there so they can just spam their one hit over and over against me. Yeah, I definitely get quicker knockdowns, but I've messed up a lot, so I'm going to have to play real well now. Like one hit and then like deletes my entire health bar because I have no armor and I have no poise either. Oh my goodness, that was a mess up and a half. I played some. Okay, now I'm gonna remember. Change the cursed fire. Change the fire damage. Because that way I get the fire buff. Since I don't have the ability to equip cold. Because I forgot to do that. Well, no, I just already spent like an hour and a half like sorting out all that stuff. Can I? No, I can't actually equip fire, so I'll use this to equip fire. That way, because it's not like I'm going to get bleed, in all honesty. Like, I need an arcane build. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Yep. Kill. Fake weave. The only guaranteed way to avoid shenanigans. Roll back. Taunt. Not taunt. Drink. Don't die. You die. Kill. Snap at the end. Catch them. Smash. Like, I don't like using this kind of cheese, because this is the thing. If you have to go full cheese, like with a poise abuse build, I think that's just a sign of bad game design. Like, the fact I felt compelled to use this, I think is an issue with the game design. I should not be compelled to abuse one of the most buggy anti-PvE builds in the game just to, like... And yes, there is a worse version, obviously, like there's the Great Hammer, the double Great Hammer, or the double, like, Giant Crusher new game version. But, I mean, purely in a sense of... Just purely in a sense of, like, overall, the design of something. Like, the concept behind it. This is designed to be cheap. Like, it's designed to pretty much remove... No, I messed up! But the point if I hadn't messed up there, that would have been an easy game. I just want to make a point. Look how many heals I still had. That's the point I want to make. This is not skill-based, yeah? Like, as soon as I went, okay, I'm just going to jump spam double greatsword with the full jump build. Like, suddenly it just becomes super easy. It's almost like... There's no skill behind it. It's just cheese. Like, if I was a strength build doing this, it would be even worse. Like, I'd be demolishing the health bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go. But I'd be demolishing the health bar if I was like a strength build. Oh, thank goodness they were out of range because I did not have enough time to actually jump. But I just want to make that point. Like, if I was a strength build, I would just be demolishing their health bar. Okay, I'm playing stupid. Don't jump spam like a moron. You'll need to use your brain even if you're using one of the most handsome builds in the game. That pretty much even Millennia could really deal with. Like, there's literally a version of this that's so busted that literally even Millennia couldn't deal with it. Because it's just like, how do you deal with someone just destroying your poise bar? Like, what counter is there to your poise bar just ceasing to exist? That's why the hammer version is just so cancerous. Because if I was using the hammer version, there would just be no challenge. Oh, that was stupid on my part. I sat there. I thought I could get away with it again, but I realised I didn't have full health last second. I was like, oh shoot, I clicked dodge build too late. I was already too deep into the get up animation. But no, you see what I mean? I'm getting more consistent now. Purely just changed to have another ultra. And suddenly, ooh, game's super easy. Like, this is the thing. These bosses aren't hard. You just gotta pull out the right cheese. Like, I imagine if I wasn't summoning this person, the boss would die with me and my mimic on our own. No problem. I just don't want to play like that. I want to do the big old triple boy. That's how I want to play, you know? But Mimic here legit doesn't give the boss any health. So I imagine this boss would have like a quarter of its health bar taken off, which would make the fight so much easier. And I'm pretty sure they get poise damage quicker. Huh? What? I clicked kill. I clicked kill game. Kill button. Okay, game's being janky again. Okay, just give it a second. It's obviously got some input buffering issues again. And by give it a second, I mean this loading screen. But I just want to make a point. It took me an hour to put this together, like, and that's only purely because I just was hyper-focused on making a very particular kind of thing. When making this character, like, if I had made this character and had done a general playthrough, I'd already have beyond everything ready. But it was just, I was just, oh, you can actually dodge that. You just have to be lucky. And the game decides to give you some luck. See what I mean? The boss just decides randomly to do these weird Uber combos that they never do otherwise. That's that random. And it's so inconsistent. Whenever they feel like doing this stuff. Like, there's no consistency to it. They just sometimes feel like doing it. I love how I click dodge and the game's just like, no dodge. The animation gets beaten. Also, I love when I'm hit by things that clearly visibly don't connect. Okay, time to... Okay, why did I not dodge that? You see what I mean by bad hitboxes? Like, in what way did that physically touch me? Oh, I touched the back of their booty. That apparently is a damage spot. Like, this is just what I'm making the point about. It's like, that's a massive problem with a lot of enemies where they just, their hip area is counted as part of their sword. And that shouldn't be a thing either. Like, the blade itself, or in certain enemies' cases, the leg should be the hitbox, not the butt. Because it's quite stupid. You could say it's a butt, but that's not funny. So we're not going to say it's a butt, we're going to say it's stupid. I've already said it so well. I still don't get how it keeps getting me when I don't see any physical connection because the game is jank. I have to pretty much hope for two things: really good RNG and the game not to be buggy with random hitbox jank. Oh yeah, the lovely laser attack. Why give him every attack under the sun that doesn't count as anything to do? Why not? Let's just give him an attack that counts every single thing you could possibly come up with. But yeah, no, I know what to do. I've got the thing to do it unless I want to pull out 2 great hammers, but I'm not grinding that much to get 2 great hammers set up, you know? You just know. It's already annoying enough to get this set up. I'm not grinding to get 2 great hammers. Let's see if I can squeeze some extra health. Squeeze just some extra health. Just some extra. Also, I want to know how many attacks this person has, which are the straight up arena-wide attacks. I'm not joking, like, half these attacks seems just, if you stay down low, you just ignore it. But half their attacks just don't exist if you just hold your swing. That's such stupid game design. That you get rewarded for just sitting there like a weirdo. Like, when the rest of the game, oh my goodness. Yeah, I wasn't going to be able to react to that unless I immediately auto-clicked it. You have to like prediction dodge that one if you're that position. Like, if I was a bit further down, I could have reaction dodged it. But you have to sort of prediction dodge that attack if you're in the other position. Oh, shit, that has a hitbox, doesn't it? Particularly if hitbox then affects my jumping. My minutes already dead? What? Oh yeah, I forget they have less armor, don't they? Okay, I didn't click for attack, but I guess it must have detected an input from my jump attack as a regular grounded attack for some reason. I don't know. This game. This game likes to smoke something. It's taking too much tobacco, I tell you. The classic hard tobacco. Why am I on about tobacco now? This is the brain rot of this game, I tell you. The game is so brain rot in me that any intelligent thought has left my brain a long time ago. I'm talking about tobacco of all things. Because of just how brain rot this fight is. I swear your mimic used to be able to heal. How to counter multiple players. Have every attack be family wide open swing that exploit dodgy. Just totally didn't hit them. Say its name, and it'll appear. It is bad game design. It is bad game design. How do I get away with that? I don't know. Delay swing it to hit them anyway. Okay, let's see how it still hits me. Why did I click it that early? I know the time. I guess it's because I'm just like, the timing's been so buggy that even if I dodge it, it still connects. My brain just went, oh, you gotta dodge it early then. Or dodge it later then. Well, you can't dodge it later because I tried to dodge it later and it didn't work. It's just, your brain gets destroyed by the rot of this game. Its brain rot is too much. The game rot is too much. It's just throwing out all the cheese right off the bat. Also, I love how it ate my dodge input. And, recovered quicker than I can finish a new animation. Well, with a billion percent. I just remember what I've been forgetting to do, which is why probably my police damage hasn't been high. Oh my goodness, of course it magically always picks the most obnoxious attack to hit when I'm trying to do stuff. And then, of course, mystically, when I go for a jump attack, it just targets me, like it knows my inputs or something. Because it reads my frame data and all that, which has been proven to be done, by the way. It's proven that the AI reads the frame data. Which some claim is an input reading, but it literally is the same thing. It has the same functionality and the same set. It's literally just doing the same thing with different methods. I've really messed up this game, oh well. And let's try and have a hope and a prayer, you know? Of course, they go for the stupid spinning wah-wah. Why do I bother playing? I might as well just uninstall this game at this point. Like, it's just boring. If this is what every fight's gonna be like, this is really boring. Like, I don't get in what way someone would be entertained by a fight where it's like, oh, either change to pure caster or abuse jump attack. Like, I can't imagine what's, like, other players are gonna be... Like, this is probably why players are getting annoyed. Because it feels like you have no opening to just play normally. You have to play a meta build. Why would you make a game design around meta builds? Like, just fix the meta builds so they're not meta builds that break the game. And that would literally fix the problem. And then you can make the game based around normal gameplay. Instead of trying to catch the people who just learn to no-hit run your game, you know? It's not like you're giving your game replay event. You already have New Game Plus for that. Like, the because I'm hard meme has gotten a bit too much in this game. Okay, there's taking me to the end of the universe, got it. Oh, so they just full extended combo with the same animation. And you can't tell what they're doing because they did the glitch animation. Woo! Oh, you love when the AI cheats. The buggy animation. So I couldn't tell if they were going to randomly do the thrust attack because they can decide not to do it. They could just randomly decide not to do it because they feel like not doing it. Oh yeah, they're going to fire Nado. Why don't bother trying to dodge that? Delay your get up. Jump attack after you fully got up. Delay my animation so I can... Okay, this might be the game. Oh no, moon. 1, 2. And it hits me anyway! It hits me anyway, even though I perfect dodged it! I perfect dodged it, and it hit me anyway! Because balance, logic, and proper hitboxes are too hard to code! You dodge it perfectly! You get the exact timing, you get it when it works! But for some reason, because, oh, you're slightly too close, quotation marks, or you're slightly off angle by a millimeter. Like, literally, I've done the same roll multiple times, I swear. It's like, it feels like it just hand picks when it works. The most janky rubbish I've ever seen. This boss is just jank galore. It's like, this is what happens when you just give an enemy every attack type. And don't... Oh, why do I keep... I know that's a delay attack. Why do I keep falling for a delay attack? I can jump or slash. perfect game and I mess up because stupid attack. It's like you're not sure it's going to do the wide angle or the normal. Because sometimes it just randomly goes sideways completely and completely bugs out the animation. Because consistent animation is too hard to make. You can't just make it so the animation's the same every time. No, it sometimes can go swivel off sideways and break the animation completely because it goes twice as fast because of it. Like, that's why I roll at weird times sometimes, because if they're hit during an animation, sometimes they will just randomly do things that make no sense. Like, I'm not joking, they'll randomly sometimes just wiggle sideways, do a bunch of glitchy looking stuff, because the game just decided, oh, well, they got hit a certain way, so therefore they're going to completely break. There we go. Abuse broken thing. Abuse broken thing. Just jump. Get away from attacks so I can heal. Oop, oop. Of course you didn't get hit by very clear thing that hit you because reason. But I get hit by things that very clearly didn't hit me. As you can see, very clearly didn't hit me, but hitbox is extended by 7 billion miles because of reasons. And I'm obviously exaggerating how extended the hitbox was, but I didn't see anything connect with me. Like, I could slow it down, maybe something marginally touched me. But the point is, if you can't even tell what's hitting you half the time, because the way the animations are just so unrealistic to a point where it's just like you can't buy into them. You know? You just can't buy into the animation. Just delay everything long enough so I can summon a mimic. There we go. Nice summon a mimic. Because I don't want the mimic to start off because one you can tank for him. Trying to force that blast with my entire health bar. Finally got that timing. I could have just jumped and got him. Ow. You see what I mean? Getting hit by that spin just seems to break the animation. Like, what was that? How are you meant to react to that angle? You see what I mean? Some stuff just doesn't make sense. And it doesn't matter how you shape it, it just looks broken. I had a feeling they were going to go for that, so it's just like, what you expect. Okay, there we go. Hit that. Jump attack. Smash with jump attack. Roll away immediately. Because I know they're going to do the fire thing. Jump attack. Of course it misses. Why would it hit? When AI can just spam one button to carry them through the game. Oh, I didn't even see what was going on. I didn't even see what was going on because my camera wouldn't go down. And the AI just kept doing AoEs and all this stuff that makes my brain not work. Can my brain please function? Oh, it can't because I'm playing a game which doesn't require brain power. Just a quick cheese build. Just a quick broken build. Get good, obviously. Like, I'm not joking. That's literally what people tell me when I complain about the issues in this game. Or whenever anyone complains about the issue in the game, it's just do broken thing, that's how you win. What if I don't want to do broken things? What if I didn't want to have to pull out double ultra great sword? What if I don't want to have to do double ultra hammer? What if I just want to play the game normally and not abuse something that's very clearly fundamentally buggy. Very clearly exploiting an issue with the game design. What if I don't want to do that? What if I don't enjoy spamming jump attacks and I enjoy, you know, maybe hitting heavy? Because they're more fun to do big bombs. I'm not sure how I dodged that, but I'll take it. Okay. I'm just gonna let myself die there because why not? I don't know why I didn't. Like, I'm not joking. I might actually have to start cutting this video down purely because of how long it's gone. Like, it's literally just been 2 hours pretty much of me fighting this trashy, bad design boss. I'm not joking. This is my worst boss in Elden Ring right here. Like, I've faced every other boss, and I've been able to play against them remarkably normally. This is the first boss where I've gone, let's pull out a cheese bit. And sure, I'm using what some would call a strong build, but I'm not using a cheese bit. Now I pulled out something that could actually be considered cheese, because you're just spamming jumping attacks. Which isn't really my style. I like to do power attacks, which actually does require to have some timing. Yes, the thing where I click dodge and the game still hits me even though I dodged it, because sometimes the game just hits you anyway, because sometimes dodge just stuff. Like, I'm not joking, this boss fight isn't difficult. Like, I know how to beat it. I know exactly how to beat it. I'm doing the thing. It's just I'm waiting for the RNG where the AI randomly doesn't decide to magically hit me when it didn't. You know? That's pretty much what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the thing where the game just goes, okay, no more cheese. Oh, so now that magically hits me. Even though previously it didn't. Of course, this game's consistency doesn't exist. Why would the game be consistent? Huh? That was 3 hits. I knew there was something iffy going on. That's 3 hits. I heard 3 hits. No, I saw the animation for 3 hits. I knew there was something. I knew it. I've just been proven right. I've been proven right. This boss is cheating. That was 3 hits. Because you see the way my character staggered once, then twice, then a 3rd time. That means that one of their attacks is hitting twice. One of their attacks has 2 hitboxes. That's a problem. Like, one of their attacks has double hitbox. That is absolute dumb. I love how I click dodge and the game just decided no dodge. But what, the game just doesn't feel like letting you dodge, you know? That was a weird combo. Ah, yes. I love that blatantly broken animation where you have no chance of reacting to it because you have to dodge the lasering, then you have to dodge the swing, and then when you're still in the recovery frame, she goes for another attack, so you can't actually roll again. Because guess what? Players actually have to, you know, time their things. Enemy don't, because enemy can just go infinite animations that literally cancel instantly into another animation. And then if they feel like it, they might just decide, actually, no, I don't want to do this whole animation this time around. I'm just not going to finish it. I'm just going to do half the animation. Why do I bother trying to use my brain in this game? But I'm just going to stop thinking. I said I was going to do this age, but I'm just stopping thinking now. No more thinking. Roll this don't activate when you click it, right? Because magically suddenly don't activate because eat input, don't protect the input 7 billion times. You click jump like 6 times, the game's just like, nope. Yeah, the artificial difficulty of this game is absolutely on another level, I tell ya. And I am going to call it artificial just to make a point, and you can't factually argue it is artificial. It is not naturally based on human reflex. Sure, there are humans who can react, but it's not designed about natural human reflex. It's designed around a 1% who have a bunch of got-you enemies, because they can't legitimately actually increase difficulty. Like, I don't think their next game could one-up the difficulty of this game. They would literally have to change the mechanics. That's the only way you can make it harder. I'm just gonna make that point. Like, how could you reasonably argue that they could make this actually harder? There's no factual way to make it harder at this point without changing the entire mechanic system like they did with Sekiro. That's literally why Sekiro was hard, because they literally just changed how the game works. They will have to do that with their next game to make it harder. So there's no proper legitimate way to make this harder anymore. Like, any higher and they will literally just not have people willing to play anymore because it'll just get so absurd that people just be like, nah. And you only really have the hardcore playing. And that don't drive sales, obviously, because that's like not even a quarter of their player base. That's the thing, not even a quarter of their player base is hardcore. Oh wow, I've actually been doing better than I thought. Oh, interesting damage. Oh, here we go. I can't see anything because game loves to have them go right up point blank and by the... You literally can't get into range. It's too quick for an attack to actually get into proper range to dodge it. Because you need to already be out of their range. This is clearly a battle where they think you're going to have like 2 summons. And then you're just going to be spamming spells. Very clearly, this is the kind of battle they think you're going to do. Because there's no way sanely they think someone's going to try and melee this fight. Someone would rather just use a larval tier to get around the issue. Here we go. The Goomba ranged attack. Because we've got to have arena cover it. We've got to have like every attack cover an arena. Can't just have a normal attack. No. Just can't have the attacks be normal for one. I love how I just dodge, but apparently that's a true combo because you're going to get hit. Or it's like 50-50 true combo, so sometimes it will just insta-hit. I swear, these games are 50-50. Sometimes I get the most immaculate runs that get screwed over by the stupid moon drop attack it's such a cancel, that moon attack. But that moon attack is a legit cancel that shouldn't exist. It's just annoying to deal with. And not because it's hard to deal with, but because it's just so janky. Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to just fire express at the end. Yeah, do it. Fire express. You can't tell when they're stopping their combo. You can't tell when they're close, so they just go pew, 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 all over the arena. It's such a boring fight. It's so boring. It's just like, let's just fly around the arena spamming 2-shot combos with arena covering AoEs and beam attacks and have everything have extra inches of range, so even if they miss, they'll hit, but sometimes they hit and they don't hit, even though they should hit. Because someone obviously didn't program test the hitbox. Well, that's the thing. Someone clearly didn't test this enemy. You cannot convince me this was testing. You know, like... how do you convince anyone this was program testing? But I imagine sure it would be easier on a 150. But I don't imagine that would make me like it anymore. I'd probably still utterly dislike the enemy because they're boring. There's nothing interesting about them. But oh look, another enemy that has a map-wide AoE attack and flies around spamming. It's not like we haven't had like 500 other enemies do the same thing to a degree that's like so absurd. It actually is a meme at this point. You might as well just call this game Launch Across the Map Soul or something, or Map Launching Ring. I imagine someone's going to make a parody game called that now, Map Launching Ring. Yeah, got it. So it's just a 50-50 way you get to dodge that, by the way. I've just confirmed that's 50-50. Like, you have a chance of dodging it, but you're not very likely. You're just not. I might move the Scorpion Charm just for the sake of, you know, keeping my damage output. You know, get a bit of stamina, and I might just remove the Scorpion Charm. Yeah, it's going to lose a tinsy bit of damage. But at this point, it's like, I'd rather, you know, not get Goomba'd on. Of course, it instantly did that as soon as I went to drink. Well, like a frame reading. Also, I love how, like, I just got stun locked to death there. Even though I literally clicked the roll and the game just didn't input my roll. Also, I love how it just decided I couldn't turn there, even though half the time it allows me to turn. Just seriously, that one time I can't turn. Oh, thanks for ruining that AI. You're absolutely gloriously great at the game. No, I'm not joking. Sometimes it just feels like literally sitting here after attacking is just the best option. Sometimes it's literally just sitting there after attacking is the best option. I healed, but apparently didn't tap my heals and just ignored that I was being hit and just kept going for me because I was low health because cheating AI, obviously. That's just... But I just accept at this point FromSoft AI in Elden Ring just blatantly cheats. Like, it blatantly knows things that naturally it didn't know in previous games. You know? Like, it just... The game didn't do this in, like, in none of the previous games. Half these behaviors didn't exist. So, literally only... There's only one enemy I love how I couldn't dodge there. Thanks, no. There's literally only one enemy I didn't fight in, like, Dark Souls 3. One singular enemy I refused to fight. And that was the very final boss, also DLC, because I just got tired of the game at that point. And I just wanted a break, and I never went back to it, and I don't know where I put the disc anymore either. So, even if I wanted to go back and play it, I can't. I love how they just magically always turn to me when I'm going for my attack. What do they even hit me with? Like, this AI has such janky hitbox. Just decides to extend its combo for it. Yeah, magically just changes the target name at the very last second. Yep, and then the unreactable instant one turn. Pew, 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 pew. Like, the thing is, you can see the issues in these animations immediately. None of them make sense. None of them look natural. None of them flow well. All of them look very buggy. And that's the thing. It's like, you could try and defend this boss, but it does look so glitchy that you can't really defend it. Even if you're a bad player, if this is happening to you, that's not on you. This boss is just very buggy, which is weird because the other enemy had such perfect, really everything. Like, once you figured out everything about it, you pretty much were fine. All I needed to figure out was the fact I could punish stuff. Like, really, that was the... Like, I only made one mistake with the other enemy, and even the giant thing is hitbox about fine. And that's like, it's a nightmare to fix hitboxes on giant enemies in any game. So it's like, the fact that the normal sized enemy feels super janky is really weird. Yeah, okay, it definitely gets glitched out by being rapid hit. Oh yeah, that's totally natural. Instant last second turn. Like, I'm sorry, none of these hits look natural. It's literally just targeted where I would roll. Exact perfect accuracy. Not clipping me on the edge of my toe, not getting me on my forehead. No, exactly where I was rolling to. Perfect angle, everything. Yeah, game, okay. You know, I'm just gonna mute and focus up. just kill me, you cheating AI, which randomly changes his attack patterns when I move to a very particular position and start doing something, you magically always perfectly counter it. Because that's how you're programmed to behave instead of actually behaving in any way that's sensible game design. Because that's the modern motto of gaming, right? Let's make the enemy as cheesy as possible so the player has to use the most broken builds to even remotely feel like they're enjoying themselves. You know? Because that's also why I didn't want to use my 150, because I'll just be standing there hiding behind my ally to spam and bleed magic, which would be incredibly boring. Like, that's literally how it would be, because my 150 right now, I've run out of, like, the thing to replace stuff with, and it's stuck as a bleed. And I don't want to deal with it being a bleed, you know? So the only thing that's really weakened is my damage. Also, I'm still trying to figure out half the time one hit by, just because these hitboxes got so buggy, and the timing just feels so weird. Oh yes, be stuck on something. I'm not sure what exactly I was stuck on. Oh, I didn't even see that there, because that magically appeared out of thin air. I love how a single arrow just magically appears while all the others just don't exist. How do I dodge that? I don't know. No idea how I go away with dodging that, but okay. I'll take it. I'll take getting away with dodging something like... Ah, yes! Magically, my animation lasts longer than I click, even though previously allowed me to roll out at the exact same time. I always loved this game's massive inconsistent... Like, I would not dislike this game so much if it was just more consistent. It's so inconsistent with everything it does. Oh, you click roll. Nah. Oh, you click attack. Nah. Oh, you click nothing. Oh, we're going to attack now because you clicked it like 30 seconds ago, and now we're finally detecting the input. That's legit how it is. That's legit how bad it is. That's how bad the input detection is. It's so bad. Oh, I just can't react. And I lose all those souls because I just... Unreactable! Lunge! Lunge! Launch across the map! Oh, and if you try to double, do a laser beam, and then we'll do some weird uppercut, and then we'll boom! I'm just trying to amuse myself now, because if I focus on how I actually feel, because what I want to say about this match, about this fight, about this boss, what I actually want to say about it, I don't think I'm allowed to say. You know, I'm just going to be dead. I don't think I'm actually allowed to say what I want to say about how bad this boss design is. Because it's so, this has to be the worst boss I've ever faced in my life. And I faced some really horrendous bosses. Even in this game, I faced some pretty bad bosses like the Beast Cleric. Phase 1 is absolute cancer. The only good thing about it is it's so easy to kick. So you don't have to worry about it as much. But this boss is like, you can't even cheat it very easy. Like, it's just very clearly designed for a very certain playstyle, and it's a very boring, unliked playstyle because it's considered very dumb. Either you have to be a baby deck. Oh yes, I love how it ignores the people doing 7,000 attacks to it. It's like it just completely ignores it because it detects me on low health. I pretty much feel like I've confirmed at this point this game, if you're on low health, will literally make the AI ignore all your allies and just target you explicitly. Because it feels like the AI actually does that. Like, it'll just ignore all my allies and just go straight for me. Like a thunderbolt. Like, literally just straight for me. boom. Doesn't care that allies are there. Doesn't care about anything else. It's just like, you're there, low health, you're dead. You know? Don't you love how early that animation very clearly starts? But how unnaturally early that damage hitbox starts? Oh, I love how it does. You can't even tell it switch targets because of how janky its animations are. So you think it's still targeting you, but it's actually, or it's targeting someone else. But it's actually targeting you or someone else, and you can't tell who it's targeting because it's just so janky. Yes, I totally can react to that game. That's totally a reactable attack. That's not legit. You just have to press the button and hope they're going for you. Otherwise, you've wasted an opportunity to attack. Totally not. That's totally not like just a guessing game because of how janky they are. Like, gee, I honestly don't get what they were thinking with this enemy. I don't. Like, there's been some questionable enemies in this game. Beast, Cleric, all that stuff. Like, there's been some wowzers of enemies. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at me, I'm suspicious. Look at precious things, spamming one button. It's literally, this is the Coded Sword R1 spam character. Where they literally only hit one thing over. Very intriguing gameplay. Oh yes, very possible to dodge. Like, you literally dodge it and it still hits because magically it hits you while you're in the middle of a roll and does a very glitchy animation because you know you're in the middle of a roll and it looks very jank. Sigh. Just sigh. That's all I can do. I can only sigh. I can only sigh in despair at how bad this enemy is. An enemy I've wasted 4 hours on because I spent like an hour and a half or something just trying to get this. Like, oh yeah, anytime I try and attack, immediately down slash. Oh yeah, it hits the same attack like 6 times in a row. Oh, but that one has a slightly different ending. So that means it's a different attack. And then it mysteriously just extends its combo when you're healing. Why wouldn't it extend its combo while you're healing? Why make sense when you don't have to? You're an enemy AI. Made by Frostsoft, and people will defend you no matter what with the phrase get good because you're meant to be hard. I honestly despise the whole mentality that Souls is meant to be hard. Like, yeah, they're hard, but that's not the design of the game. Yeah, an attack that can't be countered, you're just gonna get hit. But that's the issue. It's like there is no real counter to that. You're gonna get hit. You're guaranteed to get hit. There is no dodging that. There is legit no dodging that. Like, sure, if you're a magic shield build, you could survive that. But there is no legit dodging. Like, you can't. You just can't dodge that. Unless you're, like, using, actual Ash of War to dodge it. Oh, I forget that attack has a slight delay to it. Say its name and it'll appear. It is bad game design, where the enemy just matches a billion attacks and does nothing else. I just popped my own ears doing that. But no, it is. Literally, the enemy just spams and spams and it's boring. This fight is boring. There's nothing engaging. I would rather fight... I would rather farm like a billion runes. I'm not even joking. I would rather do that. It would be more engaging than this fight. Because literally, this fight is the most tedious or boring game design I've ever seen. Oh, yes, let's make an enemy that just dodges all over the place and spams, which is literally one of the most hated things the most disliked enemies did in this game. Or one of the most disliked enemies legit played like this in this game. And for some reason they thought, let's make that a bot. Let's make that a bot for some reason. Totally hit me. But I love how it's like so spammy, it's killing my frame rate as well. I'm dead. Because I decided to be aggressive again. Like, you might as well just sit. I might as well just change my build so I sit in the corner going, pshoo, pshoo, and pshoo, with my spell. I might as well just do that. I might as well just go and be a cheese mob. You know? Might as well just go in and be a cheeser. Just go in, turn into a wizard and go, Kamehameha, while the AI distracts the boss so I can just delete their entire health bar with the magic physic cheese. Yeah, okay. Nice delay on that heal game where I drunk it fully and then it heals after I got hit. Like, that makes perfect sense, right? At some point, you just have to accept the game's just cheating and just be like, okay, game's cheating, so yes, that's what we're doing. Like, at some point, that's just literally the mentality you have to have. Like, okay, game's cheating. Nice to know. You know what, let's do this. Crazy idea. You know? Can I? No, wrong one. I can't put blood on that because it's infused, isn't it? Got... I get out of that? I don't know, but I'll take it. Okay, no. Okay, take a stamina. Time for cheese build. 1 second. I'm sick of this boss. Okay, I think after 3 hours, I've got tired enough of this. Well, 3 hours of video, I've got tired enough of this boss where I'm just gonna use the bunga bunga. You know, I'm gonna go bunga bunga with this. You know, just gonna go bunga bunga. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of dealing with you. I don't want to play against you anymore. So we're just going to bullgoats this. Actually, no, we're gonna fire keep. What does this do? We're gonna fire this. We're gonna go in. Actually, we still have some left, so we can slap some points into something. You know what? We're gonna do it into carry weight. But maybe one day I can fully use this armor. Who knows? Not enough. Whatever. Yeah, I'm sick of it. I'm going bunga mode. I'm summoning the bung. You know, I'm summoning the bung. Everyone knows what the bung is. No one likes the bung. I run away the entire fight and just spam Ash of War. As you can tell, this is the bung. It goes boom, boom. I should have swapped it all out to heals, not to heals, or like pots, you know, pot jam. Boom, boom. Yeah, I should have swapped it all out. I should have just swapped it all out, you know. Oh well. Heal. The 0 brain cells required still. I wonder if there's a way to achieve this. Oh yeah, I can use this. I forget. You know. Oh well. You see what I mean? Like, I just go full on cheese bone. No brain cells, none at all. I could have very easily cheese balled this. I just want to make that point. I could have very, very easily cheese balled this. All I had to do was swap over my jugs. You want to see how easy this boss is when you abuse broken stuff? When you abuse broken anti-PvE weapons and you just spam them like a noob and just hide behind your ashes, because that's how this game is designed. Look at me, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna change all of them to chugs and I'm just gonna hide behind my summons, because that's how you're meant to play the game, right? That's the fun way. Okay, game. AI just launched. I guess I'll summon my fire. I should wait for them to be fully summoned. Let them distract and then just go boom, 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 boom. And let's do it. Do it till I win. Because I can win. I almost did win. I deleted over 3/4 of their health just by spamming laser beam. I just want to make that point. 3/4 of their health. Laser beam spam. I could have done this By the way, I could have done this 2 hours ago. I could have done this 2 hours ago. But I actually wanted to beat him legit. Without exploiting stuff. So I went to the slightly less disgusting build. You know? I went to the slightly less disgusting, but still somewhat disgusting build. You know? Just look how much broken range this weapon has. And now I just charge. Oh, look at this. Oh, just follow spam, you know, just one button. And oh, they hurt me. Oh, well. No, just a little bit of broken map covering spam, you know. Just a little bit of broken map covering spam. Oh, let my AI distract them again. And oh, what's this? All of it back. I messed up the timing. But okay, if you're far enough away, you can dodge that. But this is what I mean. There's certain attacks in their moveset. This is very clearly designed to be fought at range. This boss is very clearly designed to be fought at range. It is not designed with any melee in mind. And this is what I'm sick of in, like, Elden Ring. Is, like, in the other games, even if it was difficult, you didn't feel like there was an enemy with a particular style in mind when you fought them. Like, you felt like, okay, maybe it's optimal to fight in this way, but it's not forced. I messed up the range on that. Okay, now the game's just being like, nah, you're not gonna hit him. Like I went from one combo immediately into another. Thanks for reconnecting my attack. I can abuse this broken thing. Do you see what I mean? If I was actually specced into a build to use this would just be cancer. You know? But if I was specced into a build where I just gave up all my carry weight, so I could just spam this over and over, that would be the most easy fight in the universe. They would be so boring. You know? But look how easy this is! Oh, you have to take so much skill to beat this boss! One button! Okay, here we go. Twin moon, twin moon. Oh, that was so close. I survived! And that's all I needed. Just a little bit. A little bit of leeway. And then boom, my full health is back, and then I run away, waiting for him to distract him. So he's not targeting me. Then I heal up, and I go back to spamming this, and I win. You know what? You know what? You were a tough fight. You were a tough fight. I hate you to the core. I despise everything you are, but I will respect that difficulty, you know? I will respect the difficulty. I will respect the absolute dedication to being an utter cheeseball of an enemy. I will respect it. You know? I will respect that utter cheeseballness. I will respect the craft. Because say what you want, this was probably some entertaining content, seeing me slowly get absolutely psychotic. Let's be honest here. It probably was. That was probably very rewarding if they wanted to see me lose my mind slowly. I actually really like this armor, yeah. I think I'm gonna keep it. However, the legs definitely need replacing. They don't look good. How about that? No. No. These ones? No. With the boys, wait. At least the gloves can be replaced. No. I don't have any silverish gloves. Match this color. I guess this works. It's the same. Okay. Wow, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't expect to cheese so hard in that fight. I did not. I expected it to be a hard fight. Yes. A difficult fight. Yes. But I did not expect it to be that of much of a nightmare. You know, I did not expect it to be that much of a nightmare. I'll be dead honest there.
Well, I took you to lay out your own.
Oh, you have to smithing stone it. Smithing stone, disgusting. Okay, now we can go back to normal build. And not touch that revolting combo again. Oh, gee. Sometimes I disgust myself with how far I'm willing to go in order to just be free of a fight, you know? Roger just disappeared. Didn't even give me. Did he give me a sword or not? I don't remember. Oh well. Let's head back. That's very clearly going to the next map zone, so we're gonna go to here. And we're gonna move on. I'm gonna be honest there. That had to be the most angering, frustrating, irritating, upsetting fight, because it was just so bad, and I knew I could have beat it so easy if I just grabbed the cheese sword and gone bloop, bloop from the start. Also, I need to fix my heal pot setup again, don't I? But that's the thing, I knew I could have done that from the start, by the way. I knew it wouldn't be that hard if I did that. I proved it's an easy fight if you just go cheese mode. But that's the issue. I shouldn't have to go cheese mode on an enemy like that. I should not be forced by the game to go so utterly cheesy. But the game literally forces you in that scenario just to really go down that frame rate, to go down the cheese route, you know? It really makes you go cheddar mode. That's if you don't want to lose your mind. Like, if you want to beat in. And so I just recommend people, if you're going to do that fight, just cheese it. Like, don't feel bad. Just cheese it. Just cheese that fight. Like, don't feel guilty about it. The fight's obnoxious. The fight's unlikable. The fight is gutter trash. Don't feel bad about cheesing that fight.
Together, many things. Goodbye. Men. I for you, things. I for you, things.
I am answered now, like I'm hardy, which is why to discern tender. I'd rather not. May 6 crosses, identical to this one, they are akin to tender. If you discover, be certain to. I presume you just what. If you discover and be certain to. I presume you just what.
He sounds like Gideon, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, what are you? You're something easy to kill. Oh, okay. Creepy crawlies make my skin twitch. I don't dislike them, just make my skin twitch. Also, yeah, this part's gonna be long, so buckle in, buckos. I ain't ending it on my moodiest of moods, you know. I gotta have something a little better to end it on. Ooh, somber. Nice. Be somber. No, there isn't. But no, it's like, I'm not joking. Like, I've just come to the opinion now. If I'm forced to, I will just use cheese straps now. I will just use cheese straps if I'm forced to. Like, if I have to use cheese, I will cheese. I don't care. Like, after, if I die 5 times, I just pull out the big wonga and I just go bang, 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 bang over and over in the most generic, boring way. That's what I'm doing from now on, because I just don't want to be stuck there for 10 years. Just dealing with an annoying enemy. So I'm just going to win now. I'm going to stop caring about if something... Because I've literally said this before, so I don't get why I fall into this trap of trying to be proper with my playstyle, you know? Like, win the right way, you know? I don't get why I keep doing that when I know no one... Oh, come on. When I know no one really cares about... Not only really a set few care about having the proper win, you know? Winning the correct way. Only a set few care about actually doing that. I don't get why I care so much sometimes about like winning the right way, and so I just refuse to make my life easier for no reason outside of just, I guess, pride and ego really would be the right way to sum it up. Just pride and ego really. If I just grabbed that sword and smacked it earlier, I would have not spent as much time in that suffering. I would not have been as miserable. You know? It would have been much more bearable for myself if I had not allowed my own ego to be like, oh no, I got to beat it the right way. I gotta keep doing it over and over. Oh, I'm dead. You know, though? Like, that is the thing. Never let your ego take control of actually enjoying the game, you know? Like, oh, I have to beat it with this super correct way of playing where I use my build exactly how I intended it with no deviation. It must be exactly like this. It's like, nah, it doesn't really. Just play the game. But, like, the boss is gonna cheese back. It's kind of obnoxious, it's kind of dumb, but oh well. Oh no, there's mages. Uh-huh. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, that 100% hit me. Totally game. Totally hit me. Yep, didn't hit next to the area right behind me. Oh well. Well, one good thing is I strived off my need to sleep. So I'll say that. So my brain has been absolutely comatose for this entire segment. This entire recording has just been my brain comatose and purely functioning off wrathful spite and maybe like the hopes and dreams. Wrathful spite and hopeful dreams. Now that's a combo. Oh, that's an interesting. I love not being able to move due to game mechanics. Imbalanced game mechanics may also act since the AI doesn't have to follow the same rules I as a player do. Even if they're the same fighting type as me. I know, I think we'll leave it off here, you know? Like, I've done a fair bit, I think. So I think we'll leave off the part here. Like, just getting into this new area. We're going to explore in the next part. Probably have another boss where we'll get really, really upset. Because of course we will. Like, I'm a guy on the internet. Of course I'm going to get upset about something. What's new? Anyway, peace out. Peace.